Liarero happy Madaraka Day korwa ase chinsemo moigo yunya kobokwane kiwalit ko liarero asensemeli county ya Homa Bay abaraia bange niko baikirana asenseme yirabogo moigo yu niko korekana ase county ya Kisii oyuragwa amono mugabana bwe county iga moske Paul Simba Arati asegeti kyagusi stadium ne Chizap county ime ye orogongurwa gusina bo chinsemo okwarigane asenseme iga Ayaatekire weekend Chinsa Ibere chubutkubogarero nkorukwa Kevin Onkoba chinga kiboga bari kibaito bamangana maya babikire kambi imena isko yorongura gusin kwana kinganko nyorore asenchira yekene no bwasi kuwanchira kondu wansi gotayo kabane ncho komole
aya na Ayaatekire Chinsa Ibere ya Kisii TV.
Ayaatekire weekend Chinsa Ibere nigo tocha kurwa ase chinsemo litko liarero nigo egatia barai baikirana asensemeli county ya Homa Bay mnenchiremo yo guchengira litkeliga lya Madaraka Day rigo korekana kera etalkeyemo yo mutenyi ogatana limo kiro mwaka abwase boigo abange babiri bakokera namuno guchengira litkeliga lya emiaka 50 mone ibere yaetire kurwa ensi ya Kenya enyora obusubule koru mwaka bwemo chimikianda 50 mone 3 nigo muraiwensi ya Kenya muske Dr. William Samuel Ruto ara omoyego yu asensemeli county ya Homa Bay okwana chinga kecho nigo egatia barai kurwa ase serikali ya broad based babiri bagosokya na gotemna nigo barachiko gendra gusira na ukino uchumi yensi ya Kenya mna tukurigiria oraboturu mambi ya rero ase egeti kia Raila Odinga Stadium ime county ya Homa Bay muraiwense ya Kenya muske Dr. William Samuel Ruto mokonyo aye muske Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki muraibwe kiama kia ODM muskerera Odinga munabaraibande abubare ase serikali nigo baikirana asensemeyo mnichiremo yo guchengera litko lya Madaraka Day anmono chinga ki ensi ya Kenya yanyorete obusubore korwa ase abantu abarabu omwaka bwemo chimikianda 50 mone 3
bendera Kenya taifa bendera bendera nchi yetu moja Kenya taifa
Nabo nigo egati ya ebikosi by'abanyimbo banyakoba bagotana na asenseme yumnenchiremo yakone kinga babiri bakurwa eskogo chiaso muraiwensi ya Kenya muske Dr. William Samuel Ruto.
Jeshi la wanamaji chini yake Meja Vincent Mtua Mwikia wakiwa katika mavazi yao rasmi ya sherehe. Parade Adjutant Captain Tom Ogoma Obonyo
amatera nabo igo chindege nigo chenyakaba chikorekana asensemeyo mninchiremo yokone kinga babiri bakorokia obwanchani nabo igo kone kinga ensi ya Kenya nigegendera tugutwara obulendi bwekerengo kigoro
of impact. Mheshimiwa Rais akiweza kuipata akipata desired point of impact mahali hapo ndeki yake makofi kwake watatu makofi. Basi Mheshimiwa Rais ukitazama kule angani tulio nao Mheshimiwa Rais wa kulinda taifa letu
muganda bwa banta bange nigo nyakobo usangerekana asegetie kyo kia Raila Odinga Stadium mnichiremo yo guchengera litkeli abwase umuraibwense ya Kenya anyakobo ikirana asensemeyo nabo igo kunyakoba okwariganirwa amonegati ya abamenyi kurwa se county ya Homa Bay asenkwana yae nigo omuraibwense ya Kenya muske Dr. William Samuel Ruto anyakoboko kera na gukwanira egati ya bali bonsi babete bakurwanira obusubule bwense ya Kenya mwaka buli bwemo chimikianda 50 mona 3 oyo obete gukorawa amona hayati mzee Jomo Kenyatta nona bo nigo omuske Ruto abaga ukwanira mangana mange serikali ya Kenya kwanza yabirge kokora nabo kobeka anamono kwana kinga murubulio OCBC nigo ogendrete okore miromo yae asenchiru gwendrete.
We have successfully transitioned to a competence-based education system, moving away from rote learning towards a dynamic, skills-based approach aligned with the 21st century needs and our socio-economic goals. Our next priority is to ensure every school has infrastructure and equipment needed to support both learners and teachers.
Asensemo ya Hustler Fund nigo umuske Dr. William Samoei Ruto abreka otemna nigo asle chiyo chiabere chigo konya abakenya bange kwagendereria anono na gotemna nigo bagetemiro bulisene yogo chako gendera gokina chibesa cha Hustler Fund.
The Hustler Fund has supported over 25 million borrowers, disbursed 70 billion and mobilized 4.5 billion in savings. It has also introduced a revolutionary credit rating system that is transforming access to finance for millions who were previously excluded from the formal financial system. The Hustler Fund credit rating system is designed to offer fair and transparent assessment of creditworthiness.
Moyo goibo igo nigo ikiranwa amono boraibense ya Slovenia abwasate amuna Kenya amonense yo nigo chiabekire se yo koigwana gochia gokora emirimo asobwamo.
Kenya too brings a rich, in many ways unparalleled experience in multilateralism. The international importance of the country is reflected in the fact that several United Nations agencies are based here. Both our countries believe in multilateralism because peace, justice and prosperity should not be the privilege of some at the expense of others. We are, after all, an international community.
Asensemo nigo mokonyi bomuraibense ya Kenya muske Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki aberga kogendera koraria omorembe na gotemna nigo serikali ya Kenya kwanza agendere tukobeka abakenya bonsi amo.
Between yourself and His Excellency Raila Odinga, you are speaking to our nation so that we can forge closer ties among ourselves as citizens of Kenya, reduce barriers.
Muraibu kiama kia ODM muskerera Odinga nigagenda tukubolia abakenya kogendera gutwara omorembe na gotemna serikali ya broad based government nigo agenderete kolenta abakenya bonsi amo na kwana kinga abakenya ngo kibari konyora amagendero kurwa ase serikali yo.
I want today to say that we should do compensation to families of those who died and those who were injured so that we can have a closure to this chapter of our national history today. We want Kenyans to live in peace and in unity. Your Excellency, thank you very much. Long live Kenya. Asante.
Mugabana bwe county ya Homa Bay Musbati Gladys Wanga nigo boigo agokire gitamo kirekega na kwiranira abakenya bangenga mbyamo no muraibense ya Kenya muske Dr. William Samoei Ruto asokwarigania omoyigo iga o Madaraka Day ase county ya Homa Bay.
Your Excellency, let me celebrate our unity in progress. The success of Homa Bay has been achieved by working together in our quest for development as captured in the ODM 10-point agenda.
Happy Madaraka Day kurwa Kisi TV nchenkuru kwa Kevin Onkoba. Rato tikarete asenseme yogo chengirari tukolia Madaraka Day ase chinsemo ao nemono kurwa se county ya Kisi nigo moigo yunya akaba okorekana asenseme ye bunge ya South Mugirango ase geti Kenya Marambe oyura wa monomo ACC kurwa asenseme ya Sireta Sara Cheragat abaso igo moigo angomno yunigo yakaba okorekana ase county ya Sameta asensemelia igare oyura wa amo nomo DCC kurwa ase enseme yo ya igare Asireta Gabriel Kioni Sabirga kurwe kurege tindiko cha sabali bonsi bakoengana kone amarwa atanchiri munaniko barachiko mikurigwa gitambukirege tindi kilichiko roboti uruni gorwaliganigwa no muliketo Brian Nyankeya
Ritko rero asegetiye chigosori Kenya keyo ngiariganiwe gosori igati ye timu ya Karungu na sabariko gosori ne timu ya Akomokoro FC ekero timu ya Karungu yanyara ko bagakonyerwa bwi bwechigori Ibere aseyemo nyuma yekeminane kikobutoka igaba gosori be timu ya Karungu baba baokwanira igoro yekeminane kyo.
Jina ni Boniface Osemo, mchezaji wa Karungu, striker anacheza offensive. Mimi kitu naweza sema game although imekuwa tough kitu tumeifence. Kitu ni kufence mountain, tumejiamini na tumeshinda.
So game imekuwa poa although tumeface some challenges. Tuko na makosa ndogo ndogo lakini I hope next time tutarekebisha.
Nigo nonye nabo bagokera omukiabwa batyoteria gocha kurigereria ebiminano byabo.
Kwa majina ni Vino Leokach, kutoka timu ya Karungu. Nimeshukuru fans wetu, umetutia poa. Kwangu ni kusema ni asante kwa mashabiki wote kwa sababu tumejitahidi sana, tumefanya kazi mzuri hapa kwa uwanja.
Alafu kitu kingine nashukuru mafans wetu wenye wamekuja hapa kutusupport team na nyako kwa kijiji pia. Asanteni.
Niko boiko baerera igoro ya bagwetera asanonya nabo baruro kuburia guchasa barai kubaikangeri ko bakorere mechande ibabire bagwetera.
Sasa kitu ningependa kuambia mazee, sisi hatuna support. Players huku tunaumia, hadi fans yenyewe hatuna. Field mazee, field yenyewe inakaa shamba, si uwanja wa training. Even cons hapo hivyo tunatumia vijiti, ndio hiyo tunatumia ka cons. Mimi ningependa mwenye anaweza jitolea tu atusaidie ndio tuweze kushinda kila place. We are a grown up team. Sasa tunaenda ku make team, we coming up. Tuna support vijana hapa hivi, support talent hapa. Tuko na talent lakini support ndio hatuna.
Na tuko na challenge hatuna uwanja na fair kidogo. Kitu nimeona tumetulemea sana, hatunanga kitu kama game stick, hatunanga kitu kama tunaitaje, kitu kama mpira hatuna, kwa sababu cones hatuna wa kufanyia mazoezi. Sasa kitu nilikuwa na mbia ni ile tusaidie tu mahali mtaweza kuwa, utusaidie tupate vitu kama hiyo. Mimi nashukuru sana kwa mafans, kwa wachezaji, kwa kushirikiana pamoja ili tushinde game.
Alafu wenye wanatuona pia tunataka support. Hatuna uwanja lakini tuko na game, so tunahitaji support.
Loko boria boiko kwa ruego negati ya batioteria au barenga segetekyo.
Game ilikuwa sawa kabisa, lakini shida yetu ni moja, hatunanga uwanja. Field ndio problem yetu.
Tuwale ko saba mune timu yetu ya Karungu omugambi osoro Simba rati omu MC yetu tokonye geti to support timu tuenda mutu
toko saba osoro atokonye.
Inguripotera Kisi TV Ayaatekire Chigosori kuiga segetige Chigosori Kenya keyo Nchembran Nyankea
na asenseme yo gototikarite asenseme yo ya gochengerari kuria madaraka de kurwase bunge ya Nyaliba Masaba niko moyigo yo nyakoba korekana aseskuru ya bongonta bwasegatia barai abanyakoba gwikirana egati abo aba DC aba ACC nabo igo aba DC mnenchiremo yo gochengerari tukeriga korengana amone gati ya aba DC kurwa asenseme yo niko babire bagukwanira igoro ya abanta bange babire bakwenekia igoro yo bwichombe nabo igasabirga kuburi abasai nabo gamenye kurwa senseme yikubate bande mnenchiremo yo kwerigania asobochori mu mwaka 2027 araboti uru ni gorwa riganirwa n'umurikito Dan Mzungu.
Magega yese ya Kenya konyora obusibole kurwa somo koroni nainde ritkulia lero igense ya Kenya yanyara kurikia naende gochengera ritkulia madaraka de yeri konyara gochengerwa kereta likeyemo yo mutienyo gatano na limo kero mwaka korende asensemo ya Nyaliba Masaba ndigo moyego yo nyara korekana aseskuru ya bongonta ekarabarai ane mono na wiga bagambi na basab chief na senior chiefs bonsi banyara ikana aseskuru igana baiboli na boiga borokiwa asogo chengera litukeriga
Najivunia sana tukijiita Wakenya, nchi yenye baraka.
Morris Marube nere nigaru mo sub county administrator nene mono kurwa sesemiga ya Nyaliba Masaba oyuandake okwanera igatia magendraria nene mono serikali ye county ya Kisii yene kirigokora unabono kwene kinga ebisimanko limubire nabo iga amache goikase binyoro ime
ole mere bisima 14 na mura abori bisima 14 iga sete Nyalibari osema Simba na Nyamasibi ngayibire Nyamasibi moreremi vocational training center ngore metege simo togoja Sosera secondary umwalimu na abori commissioner mwalimu aliuliza juu ya maji huko Sosera ege simagia Sosera ngole mukero mwako tutaraiko mukinyo saba
Igamenta goteba nige serikali ye county ya Kisii yenanira mabaga gotia saba nyagitari na wiga china sia baranyare kwa prai gochikori kwa emiremo kwene kiangango chikokora barebo
County government was 3 weeks ago njatangaza amabanga y'abanyagitari n'ekinas chinas clinical officers and doctors. So we applied it. It is very transparent. County Public Service Board nature call interview. Tamasha mwenari maternity wing njaga choro. So Sera renovation njaga karo. About 3 months ago governor natari so Sera to launch inyagitari karayara for renovation ikawa incomplete.
Ekramenta boigo na goteba asensemo ya balimu na boigo asibira CBICD niga serikali ya kaunti ya Kisii gasini kubekumo kianga kwene kianga boro kigwa na boiga boro kia koche kogendra bali kokoribuya ne mono asensemo ya masomo na boigo kurika balimu
ECD umwaba nitekera sote gas anyorete mbali permanent and pensionable lakini unasote iga bronze free akabaira permanent and pensionable back mpaka bakungo mpaka baritaye iteruya naende wagajire birasi bya ECD. Education is not fully developed. ECD na VTZ nero county government yoko tegas. So that's why he has said that he has constructed classes for ECD naende orikira bali ba ECD observed into permanent and pensionable terms.
Madam Chen monene nere no mo DCC kurwa sesemiga ya masabo inero nyaro wikana asomo yegoyo iga ikarbo iga nyaro gukwanira andake sesemiga ye ikorongo asubo ibibwe chombe bogotoka abiga sesemeli abantu bali bakurwanira nyonya ne chindemero kwene kyangango chigotika bali
mashamba yale tunayo hayana vyeti. Unakuta shamba liko na jina la vizazi vya nne. Yaani unakuta baba, mtoto ana nini? Ana cheti.
Ikarba igamenta gukora na goteba nirebuya abantu kwene kyangango chikubwata bali chikura asobonge ikiagira na chichira nyare kubakonya ase omagima bona bigo chikura chiankyo anemo no chiri chia 2027 na
kitambulisho. Wale wana kitambulisho tufanya nini? Tujiandikishe vitambulisho. Unajua umuhimu ya kitambulisho? Unajua umuhimu? Mimi sio mwanasiasa. Lakini unajua umuhimu wa kitambulisho. Kitambulisho ndicho kinaleta mtetezi wako. Kwa hivyo wale wamepoteza, wale hawajajiandikisha, wale ndio wamemaliza shule, hebu fikieni pale, hata tutakuwa ofisa ya wenye kujisajili vitambulisho wataanza kwenda round ndio waweze kuandikisha wale hawana nini vitambulisho.
Berbatri seni igia Kisii TV kuroiga seskuru iga ya bongonta ijwe gotoka imea nyariba masaba ase gwodia nyamasibi elietaria ne igongoro kwa Dan Musungu
Mwanchimuri togotigana amona mangana yo kurwa aso kuchengira litkolia madaraka de kurwa asinsemo tokwirana asinsemo ende nigo egati ya abanyakirogo bechikanisa chia ELCK me county ya Mira bagendrete kumurungania kobatkana amonu ko bagekana igoro ya abara obobe goso borayi obobe bo barai kurwa asinsemo yo okwana chinga kicho nigo babere batamna nerebuya egati ya barai bari babete bagochoro kurwa asinsemo yo ochia gotenera ekanse yo asenchira egwanda 10 nabo ni abanyekero abaiga nigo babiri bagotamna nerebuya ogwatanekano koiga kwabiri gokwaneki egati ya abakristo kunyaka bagosorka kurwa ase chikanisa osebago bagwatanekana gochi ase kanisa egento babiri bagotamna nerebuya chikanisa chiga gose kanisa iga ya ELCK nyaka bagegwetenera natukumanyigwa no muri keto Boniface Ongeri konera rabato nigo rwariganigwa no muri keto Ivon Buriasi
Abanyakirago beche kanisa cha ELCK korwa ase county ya Nyamira nigo rero bachire amo na kwemurunganiria oburayobe korwa se abaraibe kanisa yo ekyo batebirana nigo baretiro gwatananeka okobe egati y'abakristo.
We elders in charge of congregations of Evangelical Lutheran Church in Kenya want to express our worry in the way our Bishop Joseph Omorochora is leading our church. It is indeed disappointing that our Archbishop is not leading our church with the word of love as taught in the Bible. Instead, he appears to lead by flesh. The leadership of Archbishop Joseph Omorochora has shown discrimination and partiality and has tended to be a dictator and a tyrant, just like in secular leadership, without following church constitution.
Abanyakiroga baiga nigo bateruna obomo bwekaniseye nigo bwachagete guturana ekero obochori bobarai obubwa korekanete omwaka oeta abwasabange babo batagogetigwe korengana amo n'abanyakiroga baiga ekioni okyabeterete barabo kugenda wika asekamiro na kubeka ekina ekyo kyarigetie kwamereria obochori obukorende maiga yechinsemo chonse gotwara chinkwana nigo bakirusetie ekinekyo korwasekamiro korende gwikerero iga ayo baigwanate nigo atarikiraniwa egento kyabeterere barabona ndeko Australia kwirana ase ekegambiro.
He schemed and conducted election for Nyamira diocese without involving all Nyamira members, where he imposed Reverend Bernard Nyakundi Nyanyuki as a bishop against our church constitution. He has denied Nyamira diocese widows grants given by the mission partners. He has imposed Reverend Bernard Okeri as Education Secretary, and the Secretary is always elected by the diocese, but not the head office. He has sponsored division in Nyamira, where he has facilitated division into small groups, which are now fighting each other. He has deprived the members of Nyamira the right to choose their leaders, and he has imposed his own leaders on the people of Nyamira. He has denied Nyamira pastors scholarship given by church mission partners.
Mangana ya Ayaatekire 2017 ekero kieta semeri ya Nairobi korigio mo bishop orengo chingakie chiokoro kwa Walter Obare asoko mo manyina enibo ye kanisa ya Ayaatekire kuna ndo abakristo twagechiwe elinda chichense atoteina kinibe yo ekonyara kurendwa.
Esema yende niga abanyakiroga baiga baganitie chikanisa cha Nyamira cha ALCK baiwe ogwanchirwa gwetanira ekyo bateruna enibe nyinge ye kanisa yo nigo yabereke gosira kubatekana amono barai borobobe.
We are appealing to Archbishop Dr. Joseph Ochora to be fair to all members of the church by fair distribution of church resources and by allowing Nyamira members to decide who to lead them. Please, Archbishop, calm down, meet your members, and let the Holy Spirit of God lead the church, not the flesh.
Egento twagunduire obobisi bolia Archbishop Ochora abwate bono iga mbolia na igatagete chinga kya koritaya abeke omuntu oye ovisi buna abege tu aterege tu oronto agetikura na bono erta akirikura na no muntu natete kobeka atagete totuo mane buna gusi onyaba gusiba minto mbara gundu abo ekina kia puraneti
igonkumetie abatu aigete tugachoro bapi umupisho goito biya endo yonda gachagachoro guchu matongo one gento sana tutagete pi igango tokoro bwanchani ndege kugera Yesu Kristo na tutigire to bwanchani togendereri ni kanisa ya Nyasaye biye kirara inane na liara toirigo tutigane na mangana ya yoko nyagososana ukabira ya soire kanisa hii
Kurega ase county ya Nyamira ginkoripatile getseni ya KCTV area ne Boniface Ongeri.
Moncho murato kwerena asanse mwende munenchira ya moyo yoko semia abor kigwana bogo segeta ebiego be aborit kolia renoniko skuru ya Little Angels Daylight yigotoka asanse melia ye ward ya bogusero bunge ya Kitutu cha South County ya Kisii niganya kabage kwaligani umurobuli bokwane kingo chibariko semia abor kigwa kurwa asanse meyo nonabo egati ya abarai gose bali banya kabage kwerena asanse meyo ngamo nigati abobotani nabo iko abobale abakunde kane kurwa ase asensemeli ya USA nabo igo egati yo mu director bwe skuru yo ni ganya kabo kwanira igoro yo buya bo kwanekinga aboroki gwango chibare go somia asomurubuli OCBC robote uru ni goro waligani gwan mulkito Kamilas Ongeta
Maria Tankuru kusilista Nyaboke, Gonde director ya Little Angels group of schools. Rontori no mogo ko sinjo no tori ga musocho asaba gani banyara gutatarira from the United States of America ocha kwa bana baita maguru kumanyanki babwena te gukora ase umungano yo CBC igo ntagetemba imize nga CBC negente kiyamona sabana esengenjo ko kwa bana chinga kibanyara ku explore ekibatagete gukora buna muru chense yaito ya Kenya chigas chiaburi yao amangana white collar jobs abeire amake ono ekera bana bawo kora CBC ge ko bakonya banyore bintu awo baranyare gukora in practicals.
My name is Teacher Edwin. I am a teacher at Little Angels group of schools, and today we had an opportunity to host some visitors from abroad. And the main reason as to why they came here today is to come and teach us about our social life, talk about spiritual life and academic life.
My name is Magdalene Mora. I am a JSS student in Little Angels Delight School. Today we had visitors in our school, and I have learned a lot from them. I have been encouraged in some things, and I'm very sure that in the future those things are going to help me.
My name is Swini Nyanguso. I'm the school president, Little Angels Delight School in Mosocho, and I'm very happy to have visitors in our school. They came to teach us and show us the way as learners of CBC.
Murachinga kiagani tukandiki wakurwa asenseme yo nigo ekiombe kia help kia brike wasoke na otano nigo babigite mirubulitsene yogo chia kuligiriria na bogosira egati ye ebiombe a okwaniki ngaboroki gwango chibare konyora tsemi asenchira egwendete okwana chinga kicho nigo egati abatinirbe kiombe kio kia help babere batamna egati ya aboroki gwa bali babere bogosaba chibese cho nigo babere bakonyora munenchiremo yo kwagenda kokinia ebirengo bya amasomo.
Help is a very critical component in the Ministry of Education, and there is a lot of problems we are facing, particularly as MPs and
Mosiyo moya gose Chief Executive Officer wekiombe kia Higher Education Loans Board gose help niganyara kobaka wika bosio we committee ya Public Investment Committee on Education iliyo koerera na tuwa kirechi wikirawono gekiombe kia help Kenya koba gekoenekia Monali niganyara koba kawika busiwe committee yu asanyara koba gakweresera buna wikera bono iga ekiombe kyo kia help ni kanyara koba gikurwa chilon osekegende te kanyara koba gikurwa chilon ni gochi asaba na chiru 1707 wikera bono iga abo sikanyara koba kyo konya abana 1.7 million Kenyans wikera chinga kicha bono iga.
Help has given loans to 1.7 million Kenyans, so over 1.7 million Kenyans, and out of those students we are currently financing 707,000 students in our public and private institutions with the loans that we are giving them. Out of that, we have another 465,000 who are repaying their loans. 264,000 have cleared their loans, and we have an outstanding 316,000 students who have not started repaying their loans. For the 707,000 students, we are giving loans to university students and TVET students, and currently we are giving loans to about 560,000 students to universities. They are getting our loans, and the difference of about 200,000 are TVET students.
Ine mikakati kia bekiri elio kwene kia buna amadeni elia taranyara kwa kagwa kanu wikera bono igane kia kunyara kwa kago chigwa kanwa manali nigatebye ekamati yubuna ekiombe kyo kia help kia bekiri mikakati miya elio kwene kia buna bali fatana yakwa bagwa kana mateni mbachi kunyara kwa bagwa kana abo sibago chigwa tana nebiombe abuna DCI boigo na kiare nebiombe binde binge elio kwene kia buna amadeni ayu guchi kunyara kwa kagwa kanwa.
Measures to ensure recovery of loans. That is number one. We partner with other institutions, including KRA, that was made possible by the Finance Bill of 2006. Number two, we have engaged debt collectors. Number three, we have early payment campaigns and penalty waiver campaigns. We also have continuous employer inspections to ensure that all the staff who are working can start repaying. Continuous communication to our clients. We also have involved various institutions who are assisting us to ensure that we align with the IPSAS one. So those are some of the measures that we have put in place.
Every budget we put in some money that comes towards yourselves, but I need to know from yourself whether this directly affects yourselves when it comes to giving loans to the current students or future students. Does this money basically go back to the exchequer, or is it at you? Is it a revolving fund?
When you look at the 316,000 students who have not repaid, they owe 35 billion. If these students could pay, we would be able to cover the current deficit and reduce the delays that sometimes we incur when paying students. So it has a direct impact in terms of if these past students could be able to pay, then we would be able to fund students. We do not return that money to Treasury. We include it in our budget and we give it back to the student every year.
Chingaki checho munali niganyara kwa kubwaterera buna mbabwate meroberie mia kigima ennemono uchikoligeria bali banyara kwa bagosoka isiko iyense kose bali diaspora balia bagokora emeremo bataranya kwa bagwakana chironi.
We have a team that is actively following up with our embassies out there. And also we have various campaigns online to try and request that the Kenyans who have gone out can be able to repay. We are also strategizing on new measures so that we can know by working with the State Department of Immigration when a Kenyan leaves. So at least we can have who has not repaid, because the ID number is linked to your passport. We can know which country they have gone, so that we'll now be chasing people with precision.
Bono ababunge ni banyara kwa bakumuchika nande bonali huna anyala kwa bakakuligeria enchera yoboerania elio kwene kiabuna abantu monsi konyora bale information gose oboerania kumanya hanki kigenderete ase kyombe kia higher education loans board gose help.
You need to even have a budget to advertise on TV, to advertise on radio, to have students giving testimonies on how help has helped them. If you do that, and if it will...
Koba yebiro na bunongo kromo alibwa Ayaatekire weekend Chinsa Ibere chot kwale rokoba ya dekta no aligaiga ni gotogo chiko